Good afternoon, sports fans. It's Jim for the 3 Minute AD, and it's a Saturday. And you're going to say, why is Jim talking to us on Saturday? Well, it's because I'm here at my bus depot at the school district I do consulting for, and we just finished moving all the buses out of the yard because we're anticipating a monumental snowstorm on Long Island. So I know the rest of upstate New York is kind of laughing at us and the panic mode that goes into any snow that seems to fall on Long Island compared to what they get upstate, especially in the Buffalo and Syracuse areas, notwithstanding Albany and Saratoga and Binghamton and all the other nice places, Rochester, all the other nice places upstate. But um, this gives you good time to kind of think about how we handle emergencies and the process that goes into it, and how, as athletic directors, we need to be involved, regardless of the fact that um, we're in the holiday season and only a few teams are still trying to figure out what they have to do. You know, the biggest thing for them right now is, hey, we're going to come in and practice Sunday because we're going to be closed Monday. Well, we might be closed Tuesday too. Can we come back in Tuesday afternoon and do that? As an AD, you have to be proactive that way. You have to work hand in hand with your grounds department. You have to be in the superintendent's ear on a lot of things. You know, there was times in the past where I had a really good superintendent that understood the importance of having teams get back into practice prior, especially at playoff time, prior to the playoffs, or just to get a game in, but not risk people driving up to the school where we had a snow that ended in the early morning and teams would come in the afternoon and practice. You know, the custodians would make sure that everything was cleared out. But what does it take to get something like this to happen? Well, it takes a superintendent that isn't afraid to make a decision. A lot of them may be afraid to make a decision like that. They wait for this thing on Long Island called the cluster, where there's 8 or 9 superintendents that sit around on a Zoom meeting or a call and figure out who's going to close and who's not going to close, and you all have got to be on the same team. I get that. There's a lot of things at work here. Is it remembering that the teachers are the ones that have to get in the next day? Does everybody have the ability to dig out? This is a big snowstorm on Long Island. We're talking anywhere from 14 to 20 inches on some of the models. So it's not just snapping your fingers and digging out. Yes, they have the advantage of virtual. I get that. I totally get that. But remember, your relationship as an AD, we're going to come into play with this in the springtime now, because snow that sits around today is going to be there in March when we start in 3 weeks. So what do we do? Plan ahead now. Get your ducks in a row now for what you're going to need done and how you need to get it done. Hey, veteran ADs, this is not for you. You guys all know the lay of the land. You guys all know who your facilities people are. Pick up a box of Joe, a dozen donuts, a bag of bagels, some cream cheese and butter, and give it to the custodians. Give it to the grounds guys. Technically, or I shouldn't say technically, but traditionally, we're the ones that end up doing this. Throw a t-shirt here, a t-shirt there. It's not token things. You know, these men and women that are a part of our grounds and facilities departments and custodial staffs, they this means something to them, that we care about them just as much as we care about the kids and the coaches, but we care about them even more because the wheels don't turn, the snow doesn't get plowed unless they know they're appreciated by us. So that's all I can advise you on. You know, I just wish everybody safe. It's going to be a rough one. There's going to be a lot of wind connected to this too on the guys for the island. Upstate guys, you know, you're used to it, but you're still going to get a little bit of it. I know we're going to make it through with no problem. It's snow, it's not fire. It's coming out of the sky, fortunately. So, Jim for the 3 Minute AD. Enjoy the rest of your break and have a great weekend. You know, sit around for the snows, light the fire. You know, no power loss. Everybody's going to be fine. God bless you all. And don't forget the conference is coming up in 3 weeks. Get registered, get some LTC classes. You guys in chapter 2, I'm talking to you directly in Albany. I know it's tough sometimes to get there. I got 2 Monday classes running in the afternoon. You can be there for that one. You can be there for those. And they're there for you. So God bless you again. All the best and stay safe. Take care.